all for their own gain.
Oh God, is there a man alive who knows, who actually...
What now? What earth-shattering truth are you about to utter?
Believes that wisdom is the greatest gift we have?
Just as much, I'd say, as a twisted mind is the worst affliction known.
You are the one who's sick, Creon. Sick to death.
I am in no mood to trade insults with the seer.
You already have. Calling my prophecies a lie.
Why not? You and the whole breed of seers are mad for money.
And the whole race of tyrants lusts for filthy gain.
This slander of yours. Are you aware you're speaking to the king?
Well aware. Who helped you save the city?
You did. You have your skills, old seer, but you lust for injustice.
You will drive me to utter the dreadful secret in my heart.
Spit it out. Just don't speak it out for profit.
Profit? No, not a bit of profit. Not for you.
Know full well. You'll never buy off my resolve.
Then learn this too. Know this by heart. The chariot of the sun will not pass through so many circuits more before you have surrendered one of your own loins, your own flesh and blood, a corpse for corpses given in return. Since you've thrust into the world below, a child sprung from the world above, ruthlessly lodged a living soul within the grave, then you've robbed the gods below the earth, keeping a dead body in the bright air, unburied, unsung, unhallowed by the rites. You have no business with the dead, nor do the gods above. This is violence you have thrust upon the heavens. And so, the avengers, the dark destroyers, late but true to the mark, the furies sent by the gods and the god of death to strike you down with the pains that you perfected. There. Reflect on that. Tell me I've been bribed. The day comes soon. No long test of time. Not now. When the morning cries for men and women break throughout your halls. Great hatred rises against you. Cities in tumult. All whose mutilated sons the dogs have graced with burial. Or wild beast or wheeling crow that wings the ungodly stench of carrion back to each city, each warrior's hearth and home. These arrows for your heart. Since you've raped me, I loose them as an archer in my anger. Arrows deadly true. You'll never escape their burning, searing force. Let him vent his anger on younger men, and learn to keep a gentler tongue in his head, and better sense than he carries now. The old man's gone.
my king. Terrible prophecies. Well, I know, since the hairs of this old head went gray, he's never lied to thieves.
I know it myself. Shaken. Torn. It's a dreadful thing to yield. But resist now? Lay my pride bare before the blows of ruin? It's dreadful too.
What good advice? Creon, take it now. You must.
What should I do? Tell me. I'll obey.
Go, free the girl from the rocky vault, and raise a mound for the body you exposed.
That's your advice? You think I should give in?
Yes, my king, quickly. Disaster sent by the gods could short our follies in a flash.
But it's hard. Breaking the heart's desire. But I will do it. No more fighting a losing battle with necessity.
Do it now. Go, don't leave it to others.
Now, I'm on my way. Come, each of you. Take up axes. Make for the high ground quickly. Over there. I and my better judgment have come round to this. I shackled her. I'll set her free myself. It is best to keep the established laws to the very day we die.
God of 100 days! Great Dionysus,
Son and glory of Semele,
pride of Thebes,
Child of Zeus, whose thunder rocks the clouds.
Lord of the famous lands of evening, Dionysius,
First of all cities, Thebes you honor first. Come, Dionysius, now your people lie in the iron grip of plague. Come, in your racing, healing stride.
child of Zeus, God's offspring, come, come forth!
Lord, King, dance with your nymphs, swirling, raving,
Arm in arm, prancing through the night. Dance, Dionysus, giver of all good things.
Neighbors, friends of the house of Cadmus and of kings, there's not a thing in this mortal life of ours, and praise or blame as settled once for all. Fortune lives and fortune fells, the lucky and unlucky every day. No prophet on earth can tell a man his fate. Take Creon. There was a man to rouse your envy once, as I see it. He saved the realm from enemies, taking power, he alone, the Lord of the fatherland. He set us true on course. He flourished like a tree, with the noble line of sons he bred and reared. And now, it's lost, all gone. Believe me, when a man has squandered his true joys, he's as good as dead. I tell you, a living corpse. Pile up riches in your house, as much as you like. Live like a king, with a huge show of pomp. But real delight is missing from the lot. I will not give you a whiff of smoke, not compared with joy.
What now? What new grief do you bring to the house of kings?
Dead. Dead! And the living are guilty of their death.
Who's the murderer? Who is dead? Tell us.
Haman's gone. His blood spilled by the very
His
hand.
father's or his own?
His own. raging mad with his father for the dead.
Oh, great seer, you saw it all. You brought your word to birth. Look, Eurydice, poor woman, Creon's wife, so close at hand. By chance, perhaps? Unless she's heard the news about her son.
My countrymen, all of you, I caught the sound of your words as I was leaving to do my part, to appeal to Queen Athena with my prayers. I was just loosing the bolts, opening the doors, when a voice filled with sorrow, family sorrow, struck my ears, and I fell back, terrified, into the women's arms. Everything went black. Tell me the news again, whatever it is. Sorrow and I are hardly strangers. I can bear the worst.
I, dear lady, I'll speak as an eyewitness. I was there, and I won't pass over one word of the truth. Truth is always best. So, I escorted your lord. I guided him to the edge of the plain where the body lay, Polynices, torn by the dogs and still unmourned, and sang a prayer to Hecate of the crossroads, Pluto too, to hold their anger and be kind. We washed the dead in a bath of holy water, and plucking some fresh branches, gathering what was left of him, we burned them all together and raised a high mound of native earth. And then we turned and made for that rocky vault of hers, that hollow, empty chamber of the bride of death. And far off, one of us heard a voice, a long wail rising, echoing out of that unhallowed wedding chamber. He ran to alert the master, but Creon pressed on, closer. That strange, inscrutable cry came sharper, throbbing around him now, and he let loose a cry of his own, enough to wrench the heart. Oh God, am I the prophet now, going down the darkest road I've ever gone? My son, it's his dear voice, he greets me. Go, men, closer, quickly, go through the gap. The rocks are dragged back, right to the tomb's very mouth, and look, see if it's Haman's voice I think I hear, for the gods have robbed me of my senses. The king was shattered. We took his orders, went and searched, and there, in the deepest, dark recesses of the tomb, we found her, hanged by the neck in a fine linen noose, strangled in her veils. And the boy, his arms flung around her waist, clinging to her, waiting for his bride, dead and down below, for the crimes of his father, and the bed of his marriage, blighted by misfortune. When Creon saw him, he gave a deep sob. He ran in, shouting, crying to him, "Oh, my son, what have you done? What seized you? What insanity? What disaster drove you mad? Come out, my son, I beg you on my knees." But the boy gave him a wild, burning glance, spat in his face, not a word in reply. He drew his sword. His father rushed out, running as Haman lunged and missed. And then, doomed, desperate with himself, suddenly, leaning his full weight upon the blade, he buried it in his body. And still in his senses, pouring his arms around her, he embraced the girl. And breathing hard, released a quick rush of blood, bright red on her cheek, glistening white. And there he lies, body enfolding body. He has won his bride at last, poor boy. Not here, but in the houses of the dead. Creon shows the world that of all the ills afflicting men, the worst is lack of judgment.
What do you make of that? The lady's gone, without a word, good or bad.
I'm alarmed too. But perhaps, faced with her son's death, she finds it unbecoming to mourn in public. Inside, under her roof, she'll set her women to the task and wail the sorrow of the house. She's too discreet. She won't do something rash.
I'm not so sure. A long, heavy silence promises danger, just as much as a lot of empty outcries.
We'll see if she's holding something back, hiding some passion in her heart. I'm going in. You may be right. Who knows? Even too much silence has its dangers.
The king himself, coming toward us. Look, holding the boy's head in his hands. Clear, damning proof, if it's right to say so. Proof of his own madness, no one else's. No, his own blind wrongs.
So senseless, so insane. My crimes. Stubborn, deadly. Look at us. The killer, the killed. My plans, my mad, fanatic heart. My son, cut off so young. I dead, lost to the world. Not through your stupidity. No, my own.
Too late, too late. You see what justice means?
Oh, I have learned through blood and tears. Then, it was then, when the god came down and crushed me. A great weight. Trampling down my joy. Oh, the agony. The heartbreaking agonies of our lives.
Master, what a horde of grief you have. And you'll have more. The grief that lies to hand, you've brought yourself. The rest, in the house. You'll see it all too soon.
But now, what's worse than this?
The queen is dead. The mother of this dead boy. Mother to the end.
No!
Poor thing. Her wounds are fresh.
No! Horror of death! So choked! So hard to cleanse. Why me? Why are you killing me? Herald of pain, more words, more grief. I died once. You kill me again and again. My wife, dead. Oh dear God. Slaughter heaped upon slaughter.
See for yourself. Now they bring her body from the palace.
No. Another. A second loss. You break the heart. What next? What fate still waits for me? I just held my son in my arms. And now look. A new corpse rising before my eyes. Wretched, helpless mother. Oh, my son.
stabbed herself at the altar. Then her eyes went dark. After she'd raised a cry for the noble fate of Megaritis, the hero killed in the first assault. Then for Haman. And then, with her dying breath, she called down torments on your head. You killed her sons!
Oh, the dread. I shudder with dread. Why not kill me too? Run me through with a good sharp sword. Oh God. The misery. The anguish. I'm churning with it. Going under.
Yes, and the dead, the woman lying there, piles the guilt of all their deaths on you.
How did she end her life? What bloody stroke?
She drove home to the hearth with her own hand once she learned her son was dead. The agony.
The guilt is all mine. Can never be fixed on another man. No escape for me. You too, my wife. Wailing wreck of a man. Whom to look to? Where to lean for support? Everything I touch goes wrong. Once more, crushing fates come down upon my head.
Wisdom is by far the greatest part of joy, and reverence towards the gods must be safeguarded. The mighty words of the proud are paid in full with mighty blows of faith, and at long last, those blows will teach us wisdom.
have available for you. As for me, I think I'll be the first one in line.
I got all the good, all the usual.